this game. Hello, hello, hello! Tutal here, coming in like a search bar to bring you another video of War in the Pacific and the Rising Sun. So, my fears have been slightly confirmed. All the saves are gone. But, that is okay. Because I don't mind starting a new campaign. Whether I want to do one of these three, I don't know, because this one looks like it'd be a very interesting one. Let's just take a look at it real quick here, if it even works, actually. So we are as we're playing as the good old Japanese. That seems like it'll be fun. Yeah, it looks like it's the beginning of the invasion. December 8th, 1941. Although, actually, objectives. This is all the same, for the most part. My style was you played as this and protected the Dutch East Indies, but I don't think we got anything really. Yeah, submarines are ridiculously expensive. There's that. Ah, they updated the picture of this thing. No, that still has 54 torpedoes. But nothing new, if I remember correctly. Got the Heisens. Yeah, we'll wait till December 20th. Shokaku, these things are expensive now. Really expensive. At least our light carrier force is still intact. Yeah, so I thought this was... Okay, so it is just us going for the... Oh no, that's not defense. I thought I clicked this one. Unless it just won't let me, and that's part of the... Yeah. Okay, so yeah, you're just playing the Japanese campaign on that one. But I'm thinking... We're gonna do our American, obviously. We're gonna do the American. 25th of February instead of the 1st of February or the 8th of December. Of course, they did get the Pearl Harbor strike off, which is unfortunate, but oh well. I think I have an idea on how to do this. So first off, balanced. Yeah, I think we'll keep it balanced. They use submarines. I want them to use aircraft carriers. I want the refund. No. New carriers, aircraft requiring release? No. I think balance would be a good one. Campaign balance. What's the combat difficulty? No, we'll keep it on balance. Enemy ships do friendly fire. Yes, like involved in combat. Enemy ships collide. No, we're not gonna have collision on. That has killed so many things and has done. No, we're not. We're actually not gonna have collision on. Sonar range. Standard sonar range. Oh, technically it's ×2, but we're just gonna have standard. No, we'll have one. Standard sonar range. I don't know what that is, but we'll keep it in. Yeah, take the drag move. Game set up. Let's do this. Oh yeah, let's do balance. I think I can handle it. I just gotta get a carrier, really. I just wish the points were better distributed. The attack on Pearl Harbor. Prologue. Since 1973, Japan and China have been engaged in a protracted conflict called the Second Sino-Japanese War. America, alongside other Western nations, including Britain and Australia, embargoed the sale of oil, steel, and iron ore to Japan in an attempt to stem further expansionism. Japan plans occupation of the Dutch East Indies and Malaysia as an alternative source of natural resources. And on December 7th of 1941, launches a multi-pronged offensive throughout the Pacific. The goal is to quickly ensure Japanese interests, set up defensive perimeter, and then negotiate peace with the Americans from this position of strength. December 7th of 1941, as part of numerous offensive launch, aircraft from 6 Japanese fleet carriers attack Pearl Harbor and cripple the U.S. Pacific Fleet. The surprise attack finally draws America into World War II. Follows Singapore into East Indies. The final retreat to Fortress Singapore was a disaster for the British Empire. The Japanese attacked the weakest part of the island defenses and established a beachhead on the 8th of February. Japan advances continues into the British, and the British were running out of supplies. By the 15th of February, about 1 million civilians in the city had fled into the remaining area held by the Commonwealth. Yamashita deemed an unconditional surrender, which made Parzival ignore his orders and capitulate the 15th of February. The defeat left the road open to Java and the Dutch defeat in the Pacific. The Japanese invasion of Dutch East Indies progressed at a rapid pace as they advanced from the Peleliu Island colony and captured bases in Sarkawa, south of the Philippines. They seized bases in eastern Borneo and in northern Celebes while troop convoys, screened by destroyers and cruisers with air support provided by swarms of fighters operating from captured bases, streamlined south through the Makassar Strait and into the Molucca Sea. The fall of the Dutch as an independent nation is imminent as the last pockets of resistance are eliminated. The Filipino struggle. Oh, look at that, the Japanese tank. December to February. Commander-in-Chief of all U.S. and Filipino forces on the island, General Douglas MacArthur, consolidated all of his units on the Bataan Peninsula in Davao to fight against the Japanese army. Despite their lack of supplies, American and Filipino forces have been delaying the Japanese forces for the last 2 months, preventing an immediate Japanese victory in the Pacific theater. MacArthur estimates they can hold roughly 2 to 3 more weeks. We do not know if they can turn the situation in Malaya around on their own. We will decide if we reinforce the defenders, evacuate them to reinforce other defenses, or let them succumb to an uncertain fate. Old Port Moresby at all costs. 5th of February, today. Intelligence indicates that the Japanese are preparing an assault on Port Moresby, our last bastion, and Maline Bay from Leh, Java, and the Solomon Sea. Should we lose control of the Philippines, Java, and Port Moresby, the situation will be beyond bleak. Forward elements of the Australian defenders have engaged Japanese forces advancing up the Koda Trail. Reinforcements have been displaced from Port Moresby and sent into the mountains. U.S. commanders promised an immediate attack on Japanese positions in the Solomon Islands to relieve the pressure and use them as staging areas for a counter-offensive in the theater. We should begin by securing Guadalcanal and Shortland. Yeah. Supply lines. Our closest forward base, Midway, is 5,000 to 6,000 kilometers from the area of operation. Oh, Jesus Christ. Therefore, we must be considerate with our tactics and our overall strategy during the planning. Consider the vast distance traveled in time from here to the battlefield. Unlike us, the Japanese have supply hubs much closer. Perhaps a fast task force should be initially assembled to stem the tide until our slower ships arrive with troops and supplies. Contingency plans are being drafted to defend the United States if we botch our initial deployment and engagement, and allow the Japanese an even greater strategic lead. An important factor is Truk, Japan's own Pearl Harbor, where a sizable naval force is headquartered and operations out of. Intelligence indicates that a strong garrison is supported by vast infrastructures, extensive supply reserves. And here we go. Haven't had this in a while. Okay. Using Midway as a forward base, your orders are to take control of Okinawa, Iwo Jima, Saipan, Guam, Peleliu, Manila, Cebu, Dele Monte, Davao, Caving, Shortland, Rabaul, Guadalcanal, Ley, Puerto Princia, Tawai, Amban, Candir, Kensterai, Makassar, Tarkin, Banjasmin, Balkaban, Brunei, Brunel, Kuching, Surabaya, Jakarta, Singapore, Banfi, Corse, Tarawa, Strong, Palembang, Kopeng. You must maintain control of Port Moresby and Palembang. Okay, so yeah, so now we gotta worry about actually degeneration or degrading of what's called infrastructure degrading. The submod is inactive. That's fine. One supply and 50 troops per garrison every day. That's fine. Okay. So yeah, so I already know that. Jesus. Fort Worthy does have infantry. Now I have a question. Do we want to attempt to try and pull out that? That's a lot of troops and supplies. They have 2 weeks. It'll take me about a week to get there. And the fastest things I got. No, 14, 17.5, 12.5, 18.4. I think these things. Which can't carry a lot of troops. 17, 16.5. This thing can carry over 1,000. 12, 16.5, 17.5. 17.5 is the fastest. 10, 20. I could, if I just did a thing of 10, get 2 times 10, 20. I could pull out all those troops. But I don't think all of them are going to make it there, so let's see, 5. If I did 5 these ships and 5 transport ships, so 5 troops and 5 transports, I could get out a good chunk here. But I would have to have escorts. And the supplies are going to deteriorate much faster than the troops. Oh... That's a lot of supplies just to let go. The fuck? Integrity and ST rating? What the hell? I updated and read some of this shit, but I get a total of 40 per week, which is not good. Alright. Yeah, cause that would bolster a lot of my troops. Alright, yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do. Minimum 5. This thing, and anything that goes has to be 17. Probably do this one then. That should be more than enough. Alrighty, and then for escorts, our, I'm thinking we'll use our allied, units. 9. Yeah. Nice W. Might be the most important part. Yeah, radar. Yeah, I think we'll get some of these, 2 of these. That's already 89 points out of the way. Let's just make it and just see. This is not going to stay. They're going to get scrapped, so I guess. Or I say scrapped put back. Alright. Now, we need an actual fleet. And it's going to be set around a carrier. Yorktown class will cost 125. Lexington is 130, and Saratoga is 135. And for obvious reasons, that's in inches, goddamn. For millimeters, but I guess that'll do. Also is cheap, for another obvious reason. Now let's get oh, screw it. Alright, Enterprise. I'm used to being alone. For destroyers, we need some escorts. These are cheaper, the ones. 4 destroyers and a cruiser, I think. Atlanta. That would be it. I don't think I need a heavy cruiser in here. Yeah, no, I don't need a heavy cruiser. Yep, that seems about right. And now I got 94 points left for a surface fleet. $44. $80. Move Indianapolis. Then for destroyers. Hughes, Anderson, Hockey, Mustin, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94. And get something that's worth 8, but I don't think I have anything that's worth 8. That's a cruiser. Or Coke capital ship. No. I don't think even the Dutch have. That's the closest I got is the Java. I don't even have a Java available. she'll work. It'll work. Hurt cruisers for sure, but. Okay, this is immediately gonna run down to the area down here. Here goes my it's level 1 airfield, I forgot. There's nothing new there. Nothing new there. Alrighty. Alright, the best way, because I'd have to come around, is really stupid. 1, 2. That way. That is the best way to do this. I think that is literally like the fastest way. I think we can get going. Yeah, that is like the fastest way. Hop close to Iwo Jima, around here, and then hit this one. I could try and put troops on there to push them back, which would be friggin' hilarious. Not the supplies. Because if I could retake Manila, that would give me just a ridiculous block in their path. But there's no feasible way I can actually hold it, so yeah, we're gonna pull them out. Alrighty. Midway Island. No PBYs. That's really weird. I gotta switch some of that back. I might switch that back to metric because it's nautical miles at like kilometers. I don't have much range. I guess just go on a spoke on that way because sometimes I travel in straight lines. That works. And then one more. Going the opposite direction. Okay. Let's get things rolling for a little bit. Alright, now that we got that out. Just because I know I'll forget. I think 16 should be more than enough. Now, our scouts. One, two. And It's not that far away from the carrier, which is... And again, this map is also totally different. Keep clicking. 5, 6. I'll be really mad if again it doesn't save the fact that I'm doing this. Oh, my finger hurts from clicking so much. And that... Yep, missing one little spot. If only you had 38 aircraft. There we go. Patrol set up. And given how this is the first episode and I got some stuff to do now, it's only 27 minutes, I'm still gonna end it here. This is Too Tall Saint. Thank you for joining me on this Let's Play of War on the Sea. Back to square one, but I'm not too unhappy. Stay safe and always have an awesome, awesome day.